Well, what I can tell you is that this is the National Forest Authority gazetted forest here in Kitubulu, Katavi Town Council, Wakiso District. And it is the forest that one can see after the lake view in Kitubulu. It is the next forest you can see sitting on 8 hectares. But according to the National Forest Authority, they're saying they got information on 25th from their official ground that an unknown developer came and fenced off this land without their knowledge. And actually the Entebbe municipality also confirms that the town clerk says they do not have any information about the developer here. But what happened is the forest was fenced off, and they're telling us that they do not have any knowledge of the developer who was doing this. But today's morning, Entebbe leaders and more other stakeholders, police and National Forest Authority itself, came here with an enforcement team and got some other people to break off this fence that was put on the land here. If you can listen to National Forest Authority, or what they're saying is that they do not have any information, contradicts with what the local leaders and the local people are saying on the ground, because as they say this was done at night, the area leaders are saying no, they are lying to the public. The people who came to fence off this land came in broad daylight and paid the young boys on this village, or in this village, to help them fence, and they were paid. And they're saying they did all that under the protection of the army. That contradicts with what the National Forest Authority and the Entebbe Municipal Council officials were saying here. Actually, if you saw the video which was going viral on social media, someone, a concerned resident, making an outcry, that same person, the lady who was making that outcry, still came on the ground, and she was telling the Entebbe Municipality MP and other people who were around after a National Forest Authority and Entebbe Municipality officials saying they did not have any information. But she was telling them that no, they are lying to the public, and she's saying she's even getting threatening phone calls from the Entebbe municipality officials, the political leaders, and even those who are in the technical wing, trying to threaten that whatever she's doing will not yield anything, because this project is owned by someone big, in quotes, and no one now tells who that big person is. But the National Forest Authority has been giving an assurance to the press that even after breaking this fence, they will keep the security on the ground to see that no one can come back to either put this fence back or not. It still remains a question, because if the local leaders who are on the ground are reaffirming that to the public, they're saying, no, the people who did it came in broad daylight, and the municipal council officials are insisting, and the NFA, that this was done in broad daylight, it a bit contradicts. And actually, people were pinning the National Forest Authority official who is on ground here, because they say they have a 24/7 person who patrols this forest, and I was also there on the day when this fence was being constructed, and is able to tell his bosses that this was done at night, yet he was also there at the time when this fencing was done. It again creates more questions. But of course, as this unfolds, also keeping tabs to see what transpires, to engage more people who know about this, and they give us information, because this is not the only forest that has either been depleted or taken over by individuals who want to develop it. We are following it up to see what transpires, and so we will be able to update our audience in our subsequent bulletins. That's what I can tell you for now. Ramya Busiku.